Hey there, YouTube. We're at VKA Springfield. In the background there you can see Ken Woolridge. He's the promoter for this event, along with Kevin Rice over there. But you can hear the sounds, the dulcet tones of McCullough. But this is where we're at this weekend, is VKA Springfield at Mid-State Kart Club. It's right outside of Springfield, Illinois, Mechanicsburg. We'll be here all weekend racing. This is where you should be if you're a vintage karter. So one of the first main events in the Midwest for vintage karting. So if you didn't make it, there's plenty of other events. Take a look at the schedule on the VKA website and at our Facebook page at Welty Racing. We have the entire schedule, along with a bunch of other stuff, regional sprint cars, regional midgets. Midgets are at Angel Park Speedway this weekend, along with the IRA sprint cars. So, a lot of racing starting to happen now. But we'll be with you the rest of the week here. Here we are at Springfield again. Start filming, noisemaker start. Lots of gear changing going on. I've not been here in a long time. It's probably 4 years since I've been here. So don't really have a good set of notes on anything. So I'm changing gear on the dual. Steve's changing gear on the Sidewinder West Bend, and I'll be changing gear on the Sportsman rear setup. Yeah, first race of the season, and it's already 90 degrees outside. Took this out on the last run. Clutch wanted lock up, dry clutch, so need to take it apart and lubricate it all and get it going. It's fast, I will say that. It is fast. I haven't been here in a long time, and the track seems to be wearing out. But our notebook on our gearing is way off, and yeah, I think this track is just kind of getting old, wearing out a little bit. We noticed this with Sugar River, and 61 is kind of the same way, but more so on Sugar River. Sugar River gets run a lot with a lot of rentals. So Dad ran the stock 49 out there today, practice, ran pretty good. It's fast for a stock. The promoter, he's here today wrenching. Relatives driving. It's the Mike Birdsell Memorial Race. Mike's no longer with us. Really nice looking helmet that he's got there. See Danny Burge, Matt Morganson, the Days down there. Kurt Gustafson's still here. I think he is low 80s now. Got Don South over there, I think is 80 if I remember right, with his son. Got Rick, got buddy Rick and Diane. She's not gonna wave, so she's gonna laugh, not gonna wave. Got Gene Lang here, Steve Wager. Gene's the promoter for VKA Norway at the Norway Motorsports Park, I think is what they're calling it. Name change on that track. Used to be Concept Haulers Motor Speedway. You can hear the vintage flatheads on the track right now. We might get some footage of them before they come off. Got Chris Taylor, Kevin Race over there. Got the Michigan clan over there. They're kind of cliquish. Bill McCormick over there with the tailgate up. Scott Klingler, part of that Michigan clan. Haven't seen Scott in a while. The vintage flatheads coming around. That's the Kruger clan out there. Not sure who the first guy is. Last two are Kruger. This is old man Red Rousey. Rowdy Rousey. He's all wore out. The old man's getting beat by the young guys out there.
Man,
He's getting some gray in his beard.
it's brutal.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, and he still does not know how to tie his shoes. Look at that.
There's laces.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He doesn't know how to tie his shoes. Got a few vintage flatheads out here. There's a few of them. Some of the Sidewinder guys really don't understand the rear engine part and just how squirrely we are in the concrete on those rear engines. And they got to be a little bit careful when they come out here and practice with us. We don't break the same as a Sidewinder. Square edge tires that do not handle like a modern tire. So you gotta use a little bit of patience, Sidewinder guys, when you're around these rear engines. Use a little patience. It's much needed, especially on these open practices. We don't have the Superman Nerf bars like everybody else does. That makes a big difference. And you can hear the difference in the throttle control going through those corners as well. That's because that back end is wanting to slide out on you. You're catching it. Dual, I catch it probably 3 or 4 times in that Monza down below. A lot of extra horsepower, turns a lot of RPM down there. I got more horsepower and I got grip. A really good turnout here in Springfield. John Copeland, Funkhauser, Dean and Thomas. A whole bunch of people here today. I remember that these guys are out of Ohio, I believe. I think they're in Ohio.